Welcome back to the Supa-Liga with the first men's game of the season. We have Perth Pumas versus Longobarda. Unfortunately, we don't have the team sheets yet. We will get them as soon as possible. We have the referees urging the teams to start early. Of course, we have Bruno Di Gregora, who is usually a player, sitting off for tonight, coaching full-time. And we have Amar Jahel, a very experienced player who's played off multiple competitions, both state and locally, leading his side with the absence of Tiong on a trip. What are your predictions for today, Betty?
I think I'm just having a quick look-see at the team. I honestly think it's honestly a hard one. I think Pumas might have this one because last season they put on a decent fight against a lot of good teams. And they have the likes of quite a few young players like Dara, Lachlan. You got Jahel to mix that up. And then Rain Train and goals, who's been phenomenal. But again, Longobarda, on their day, they can pull it out.
I've got to say, I think it'll come down to whether the Pumas will let the Longobarda play their game. Longobarda, of course, looked very good in the winter at times, although weak overall. But at times they looked really good with their possession forming into a 4-0 rotation at times. But the Perth Pumas, of course, with that young squad, like you mentioned, they can press the team out the game. Although they are missing quite a lot of depth with only 3 on the bench, when of course they have a maximum of 5. Some notable players for the Longobarda side is Massimo Basolo, of course, top scorer for them last season. And another player to watch is another Massimo Kowalski, who is a young player for them. You'll see him join later with the Blonde. It was a very young squad. With an opportunity for the Pumas.
For the Pumas, I mean, you don't have the likes of Gordon Tiong and Kevin Poncelli, who used to play in the Pumas.
I've got to say though, Amar Jahel, I have been training with him in Fremantle, and also I've been training a little bit at Pumas just for the experience. And I've got to say, what a gifted player. And especially with the return of Kevin Poncelli, rumoured to be just coming back after a couple of weeks. Yeah. Yes, so the Pumas are looking stronger than their winter side, despite the poor performance. And here for the Pumas, we have Longobarda, number 33, Mohamed Sharazan, number 1, Rahimi Rahim, number 10, Massimo Basolo, number 4, Massimo Kowalski, number 15, Shaz Ramley, number 20, Ali Ababas, number 13, Ali Almahana, number 9, Angelo Di Marco, number 7, Christian Castillo, and number 5, Hazari Sharazan. For the Pumas, we have number 19, Amar Jahel, number 37, Dare Ololan, number 33, Fabio Maro, number 5, Finlay Alexander, number 21, Kai John, number 1, Raiden Tran, number 10, Rama Elliott, and number 9, Leon Gubbins.
A lot of names a lot of names to say, but it means it should be another intense game. Good ball there to find Gubbins, left-footed shot. And it sneaks into the bottom corner, and his shoes come off as well.
And that's exactly the threat the Pumas do have, although that was a bit jammy or scrappy. That ball over the top is exactly what I've been seeing in training, and it definitely exposes players not used to it.
I think Raheem thought maybe that was going out wide, and it slipped into the bottom corner.
Of course, an uncharacteristic mistake of Rahimi. He did get top 12 for the MVP discussion in the winter season. So far, the Longobarda seem to be lining up in that 4-0 formation, and the Pumas a bit too, with Amar Jahel at 4 players to beat there.
Fakes it on one, full fakes on the other. Couldn't get a shot off. Resets the play back. Joe Conducci. But I'm very keen to watch Kai Jan back on the futsal court. He's been growing his mullet and his skills off the court, so I'm ready to see that man in action.
Very, very skillful player, I must admit.
He's got his family here supporting him as well. His 2 sisters and his mum. Rama Elliott, though, has his parents in the stands as well. Oh, and he has his girlfriend down here as well. So he's got to put on a shift to make her proud.
Beautiful ball through for Longobarda. But a very, very good interception. Of course, a new signing for the Perth Pumas. Number 33, I believe his name is Fabio. I am correct. Argentinian, came straight from Argentina, another import for the Supa-Liga. Oh, yes. What are your thoughts so far?
Bit exotic. No, but it's only going to make the competition better if teams get better as well. If that means recruiting new players and doing so forth, then it's only going to make the competition more better, because I like seeing teams that maybe don't usually win, get better and do better. Because then, as a player or as a club, you have to go, well, if this team's getting better, if we stay as we are, we're not going to win. So we have to get better as well. And it's going to improve the competition more and more.
Yes, and of course, one player can change a lot of the dynamics within a squad. We've seen that Andinos have done very well in the preseason with their new signing, Wesley from Colombia, which we'll see later tonight in the game, I believe, after this.
Was it for the Condors? Was that the...
No, for the Andinos.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Yes, great ball there from Jahel. Morel could have got there, just had his hands up saying sorry wasn't there, but still could have made a play on the ball.
Longobarda playing a very nice 4-0 here. Although Massimo Basolo is very frustrated. It's not maybe more direct like he's used to from his Murdoch Warriors days.
I was just having a look there. He's getting a bit frustrated as movement wasn't happening to his liking. I've
been very impressed with their possession hold. The Pumas have actually started to sit off, which is very uncharacteristic for Pumas, although they are 1-0 up. They definitely want to abuse that young squad they have with a maybe tactical foul there, Fabio.
But the Pumas can defend well, but then they can get you on that counter-attack. They have the speed of the young ones and Jahel. Sorry, Jahel, you are still young, but so I've got to give it to him. But the average age of this team, I want to say, is probably...
I'd say
19, 20, yeah.
Certainly, I mean, Raiden training goal, 16 years old.
Yeah,
you got lowers that age.
You got Dara Lachlan, Leon Gubbings, Finlay Alexander. I think they may be in year 11, 12, maybe first year uni around that age.
I think Majahel's probably the oldest, maybe Fabio.
Look, I don't want to assume Fabio's name, but with those tattoos, I assume he's the oldest.
Beautiful play here for Longobarda, trying to fight through 4 players. Of course, with the young comes the energy, and all 4 behind the play. Of course, the player that is ones to watch that I called out earlier, Massimo, is on the court now with your blonde locks, the only one for Longobarda that is blonde.
Is that how you tell him apart, just by the blonde hair?
Yes, of course, and of course I go back with Massey with his refereeing days. Very skilled referee and player. Very young, actually. He definitely doesn't look young, but I believe he's 16 or 17.
Well, he has a last name that I definitely don't want to try and pronounce.
Kowalski. Oh, and a block there from number 20, a new signing for Longobarda, I believe.
Transiting Jahel, then a bit of a run, but he's fast enough to do so. Gets past one, as open, goal, and he just misses.
And maybe that's where you see the negatives of having such a young squad. If you lose that inexperience, you just take a touch and shoot it properly instead of taking that first time shot.
I agree with the decision you made. In that angle, if you take a touch, You give the keeper time to reset. I feel like the first time shot was the right opportunity, just obviously missing it. But you've had Longobarda with most of the opportunities, put in the press, and then out of nowhere, Pumas come out and have an opportunity like that. That's what happened with the first goal. We have Kaijan now on the court. You can see by his luscious mullet.
Of course, Marjahel dictating play on the court and off the court. And right now, he is calling a lot of the runs of his players.
Rama Elliott then taking a good touch, trying to get past two, but can't keep it in. Good movement by Longobarda, which they're known for trying to play those good rotations and movements of the ball. But sometimes they are like that draft, just push forward when they need to. Decent idea, Gerald picks it up well.
Of course, with a half-court set defense, which the Pumas are transitioning into well, it's very hard to break them down with the 4-0. The 4-0 is trying to exploit that space behind, and you've got to do some exceptional run and trickery to break down that halfway defense.
Good ball there from Jean. And the good shot there from Jahel. Did it take a touch of Maximo? Maximo, apologies. It did not. But Longobarda have to be aware. They can get caught out just as easy by the Pumas. They can have all the position they want, but at the end of the day, as silly as it sounds, it's who scores the most goals. I personally didn't see any contact with that challenge, but referees probably saw something I didn't. Maybe it was an obstruction on the way through.
I've just noticed a characteristic of both these teams is that Longobarda like to move the ball quite slowly and quite methodically, whereas the Pumas are very direct, so you almost see complete opposites at play here.
And that's what makes it a good game, because they count each other out, so it's about who can adapt better to the situations at hand. Reset. Too short one.
Ooh, good challenge there by Fabio on the break. And a very cynical challenge there by Massimo Bassolo. We'll see what the card comes out with, yellow or red. It is yellow, although that could have been one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Maybe a controversial decision there.
He had the player helping truck back, so I can understand why.
We'll see if the Pumas have a set play design, although the last couple of weeks have not necessarily shown me so, unless they're keeping it from me.
Nice. Jean a bit selfish there, trying to score himself, but it's alright. So let's chip that through. I soon want to go to Fabio, but Jean can't get past two. Does what to deal with the pressure, resets play. Good ball through, and Jean nearly sending it into his own net, forces a great save out of Tran. The possession being kept by Longobarda. Looks to get it through. Tries to do a little back heel through that. Could have hit it first time and probably caught Tran out.
I've got to say the momentum has swung a little bit to the Longobarda, although Pumas have definitely had the most clear-cut opportunities so far.
Oh, great parallel there. Fun. Couldn't keep that one. All I'm saying, as soon as Marjahel came off, the intensity dropped just a little bit.
Yes, maybe his voice can't do as much as his legs do on the court, unfortunately. Of course, having to play the player coach role, he's probably taking a couple minutes breather because he has to talk so much. Here we have Longobarda on the break.
not happy with himself there.
Bit of a scuff shot there. That could have been a very easily a goal opportunity.
Yeah, look, Sherzan tried to do the right thing in it first time. I guess didn't quite get it right. Alexander look for options, has Fabio over the top. Decent idea there, but tracked well. Elliot picks up, looks to shoot himself, plays to Dejan, has a back post option. A good interception in the way. They can look to counter now, but took too long. Pumas step back well, and Fabio wins it.
There we see the characteristic Longobarda ball backwards to maintain possession instead of taking that break, which maybe they should have.
If you have the man advantage, you just need to drive. Delaying play only does so much. Gives opposition a chance to reset play. Elliot, there's a good shot, and Raheem with a great save there. Between the two keepers, I mean, Raheem's had more saves to make. All Trans have to do is create a save from an own goal, potential own goal from the guard.
Although his positioning has presented a number of opportunities. Where Pumas are looking potentially weak here.
Alexander.
Ooh, beautiful shot there. Where Pumas are looking particularly weak here is if the Longobarda squad wisen up, as they often find themselves in a 2-2. And a 2-2 is very easily pressed. But unfortunately,
good back row.
I'm not sure that Longobarda have picked up on this yet. Ooh.
No foul there. It was over the ball, but he did well to get it.
There we see that Argentinian impact in the field first time.
Doing quite well. It's giving a bit of flair to the game.
We'll see if this trend continues with the Colombian Wesley later in the night.
I do hope it does. It would be good to gauge
And here we have again, although they are transitioning a bit to a 3-1, Pumas so often afford in that 2-2. If a team knows how to press them effectively, then they will not be able to play out of it very easily.
Nice little back roll. It's 2v1 there. If they can speed through, that was a great ball. Fabio and Raul in the same space. O'Loughlin, Gubbings drew in two players. He played it forward, but I guess people just went on the same way.
We'll have to see the patience of Massimo Basolo come out here. It seems he's very frustrated, of course, a very traditional direct player. See if he starts upsetting the Longobarda system they've been working so hard to perfect. Seems like we have some atmosphere being created here by the Andinos for their later game.
It's just some music behind me, and I was like, where's this coming from? Fabio now over the top ball, great ball to try and find to O'Loughlin, but he lost his footing there just a little bit.
Probably needs to buy some new boots. I know those are some very old Gardos.
Getting pressed there, O'Loughlin. Pumas looking to press just a little bit.
Beautiful play. They just need to go for him. Massimo, maybe the youth not giving him too much experience there. He should have just waited. Can't take an opportunity wasted there. And I think actually the Longobarda team has a lot of targets for playing 4-0.
They do, but
very mistimed pass there.
Well, if you're going to play with a pivot up top, you need to try and draw the team forward. The deepest player is at halfway, so you try and play that pivot up top. You're not giving enough space to work with, as the Pumas can react instantaneously. You'll try and draw them forward and play the high pivot, and then you can counter from there. Which, I mean, the Pumas are doing well, drawing Longobarda forward and then playing in behind.
Yes, although if you do create a 3-1 system, you can look to isolate your flankers to take on and get those easy back tackling. So they just got to look at, it's a game of rock, paper, scissors. You got to see what team is playing what, and maybe isolating their players against maybe less technical side like the Pumas might be the play, but at the moment it's not working. The tenacity is definitely playing off for the Pumas.
Oh, definitely, but how long they can keep it up for. Like, Jahel asked to be subbed a few minutes ago and he's still waiting on the sidelines. Or maybe he's acting as a player coach now. But those last-ditch tackles, which they're from Kaijan. Jahel not happy that one was called, saying it was on the line. But obviously the referee has to be at a better angle. Location is at Perth Modern in Subiaco. Do come down if you're looking to watch some great futsal tonight.
Have we had any score predictions from...
Just from GK Midi. If you've got a score prediction, do put them in. GK Midi's all alone in that chat. Oh, top of the crossbar now, but not
there.
in. Puma's been along with that. Puma's got away with that one.
I think Tran was definitely beat there. He did get a... Looks like a hand to it, but definitely was not getting close to that if that was a little bit lower. Beautiful play here by Longobarda.
Bit of a ping pong there, trying to get the ball out.
I think Marjahel so far has got the game plan completely right. Press them out, get a goal early, and then sit back because they can't break down they can't use their 4-0 to break down this defense right now. Even though you would say with the inexperience of this Pumas side, that would be probably where they would be most vulnerable. As we have another very good chance there.
But like, Longobarda now have to press. So it's going to give Pumas that opportunity to exploit them in behind because, well, if Longobarda wants something out of this game, they'll go forward, but that's a good little chip that throws on. But now it's one back from the Pumas.
Oh, nice little link up there between the youngsters. Nice little footwork but there by the Argentinian Fabio. Gets dispossessed, however. We have Longobarda sitting off a bit. Beautiful play there. Almost final tie. And we have a break here for Longobarda. Placing the ball perfectly and Raiden Tran doing absolutely brilliantly to clear his lines as we have the halftime whistle go. What a game it's been so far. We'll see you next time.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed...
Look at us again, guys. Let's go. Come on, boys. Come on.
Welcome back for the second half of the first game of the Supa-Liga season. We have Pumas kicking off with their young lineup here, with the most experienced player being Marjahel, who is, I believe, 21 years old. Beautiful ball through there. We heard a little bit of the instructions from the Longobarda coach, Bruno Diagora. And he was saying just to move the ball quicker. When he's saying his team's not moving the ball quicker, you just need to move the ball, because that's how you move the defense. And the moment they're taking 7 touches, again, Massimo Basolo taking 3 touches there, not needed. Take a touch pass. They're playing a very slow game and it's not moving the defense enough right now. Yeah, we have a bit of the crowd popping in there. And maybe hitting a baby in the head, it seems.
Yeah, that young lady probably isn't happy that she's been smacked in the face by that one.
Of course, you do accept that risk when you do come to Supa-Liga.
Got to be paying attention.
Got to be paying attention, exactly. Got to be watching the game.
Basolo's it's quite deep at the moment. There's so much space to explore.
With the instructions there from Bruno Di Gregorio for Massimo Basolo to take his player on every time, no matter what, down that flank. Seems like they're trying to exploit that experience and expert flair from Massimo Basolo.
The 2v1 now. Positive hell, a bit too far in front of them.
Ooh, beautiful nutmeg there by Basolo, but getting a bit too cheeky with it. And winning it back, actually.
Bit of entanglements there with the legs. Intensity just increasing just a little bit. I'd like to see. Good ball through. First
Opportunity.
wide. He needed a back post option. Elliot. Thought about taking one on. Freeze at the play. Has Jahel making a run through.
Oh, beautiful ball.
Good
there.
touch there. But great defending there. Slipped it across.
Oh, and almost another goal. You've
And
almost
needed
seen a
someone at the
repeat.
back post. Alexander was fuming that didn't come to him, but Jahel's like, hey man, I had a tight angle to play. Why was no one back post?
Wow, what a game it's been so far. Rain Train coming out there. Well done to the young man. Gotta say, it takes a lot of guts as a goalkeeper to come out. I know that with my time at Canwells, with Canwell Singh at Perth AFC, getting him off his line was definitely something he worked on during the winter season and improved so much because of it. But taking that confidence to get off the line when especially outdoor, you're so used to staying on the line as a keeper. It's not natural.
With futsal, you need to keep us confident coming out. Otherwise, attackers know that they can play. And if you can't close down the line and make yourself bigger. Oh, and a great turn there from Jean. Left foot is shot. Great over him. Second one, tries to chip it over him. But it was a nice little roulette there from Jean. Apologetic hand because he did have a Mel near the back post there, but Jean went for glory.
We have Pumas deciding to sit off here, half court. The right game plan, I would argue. Ball over the top and beautiful chance there, but Braden trying again, saving his team.
What a great save there from Tran. Sent it up perfectly.
I've got to say, both keepers have had quite a busy day today, to be honest.
And everyone trying to boot this ball towards us as well.
Yes. Lucky we are rescued by the famous Taz Paraskitas with his beautiful hands. There we have the instructions from the bench for Longobarda being move the ball. Players just stopping on the ball can't happen. You'll lose the ball very quickly in the game of futsal.
Longobarda would hit it into their own player. Windows would have claimed that, Shozan. Good watching. Play down the line, and should help even well. It's great strength to see it out for a keeper's ball.
It was our hope that the mics are picking up the beautiful Andino's music behind us.
Hopefully not. If it's copywritten, we don't want
Very true, very true. Beautiful ball at the top from Ma. Oh, first time!
Okay. I mean, it's the right idea. If you let him take a touch, the Longobarda player would have gone in the way, but...
Yes, although you do have that option of taking the extra touch and hoping that your runners come. But, of course, Ma is probably not the most suited natural target with his size.
No, but Jahel is going to make those lines in and he hit it first time. And it's always going to work. Looking for options now. The ball nearly hitting us again, but it's been saved by the Longobarda bench.
Beautiful cutout there by Longobarda. On the break again, taking too long, I'd argue. Taking touches when it's not needed. John fighting for that ball. 2-1 opportunity. Nice. Beautiful interception there. Of course, beautiful sportsmanship from the Longobarda player here to apologise to his man.
And he's owned up to the foul there, so it would be a free kick. That's great sportsmanship. You love to see it. And it looks like it's okay. Moves that initial like.
Ooh, and a beautiful shot there by Amar Jahel. He could have at least had 3 tonight, very easily.
Trying to chip that one over. Couldn't quite do so.
Nice little 3-1 rotation there from Pumas, and he won the ball. What a brilliant play. And
oh, Jean!
That's going to be clipped up for miss of the week, I think. Wow.
Early
Doing
contention,
harder there to... Wow.
God, yeah.
Very much harder there to miss the goal than to actually hit it. Here we have Pumas on the break again.
Oh, Gerald couldn't quite keep his footing.
Here we have Longobarda again. Words coming from the bench. They need to move that ball quicker, like the halftime instructions were. They're not able to give the coaches or do the coach's instructions. Nice press here by Longobarda. Of course, being at the Pumas training, I know that they are very accustomed to taking touches in a possession sort of game. Of course, Basolo looking at me in the eyes there, asking how that is not his ball. I'm not sure what I can do. Love the passion, though. Love the passion.
So many times when refs make calls, we get the look, and I'm like, we don't make the decisions, man. Like, we're just talking to a mic.
Don't simplify my job that much. Might be replaced. Beautiful play there by Longobarda. Just that last pass, just not being clinical enough. Beautiful skill there by the young man.
Ooh, that comes out there.
Uses his head, both figuratively and literally. Here we have a good attacking opportunity for Longobarda as he take a shot for back post and a goal there.
Good.
Potentially, I'm not sure. I couldn't exactly see the angle.
We'll have to look at one back. Yeah, it was a good passage of play there from Longobarda. He was giving it away a bit too easily, though.
I think that might have been an own goal. Might be first goal from Massimo.
No, it did come off the Longobarda player. From what I could understand.
Of course, doing very well with the back post tackle. That is a skill in itself. We'll see if Longobarda can capitalise here. Pumas need to be careful here because, of course, the first 5 minutes after a goal is conceded is when you're most vulnerable for both sides. Speaking of which, Pumas are on the counter-attack, a 2-on-1 situation, wasting the possession there, however. Trying to pass should have driven a bit more.
Jean lining it up. Ooh. I mean, from this angle, it looked quite close, but I'm sure it was like a few meters away. If the music gets any louder, we'll have to just kind of turn it down.
That's true. Maybe not the right decision to turn while the ball's being fired at him, but he kept possession, so you can't fault the young man. Of course, Tran also very good with his feet, so not at all a trouble for him to receive the ball like that.
We're trying to parallel there, couldn't quite do so. But there's no options to Fabio's left, so he's forced to take it himself. Cummings finally makes his way down there.
We see the Argentinian flair in the corner. Losing the ball, however. And no, maintaining possession. Side ball, not goalkeeper.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure what to call. Just under 9 minutes to go. Good turn from Jean. He's done that a few times. And a great goal, but it does not count.
Yes. Beautiful cover there by the Argentinian import. And a beautiful ball through, see if he can find the last person. Cannot, but that will be a foul. In a very good position here for the Perth Pumas.
Jean doing the turn once more, which has worked quite wonders for him.
This is when a set play training can come off. But unfortunately, Perth Pumas, from my understanding, do not have that in their locker currently.
Oh, I assume it's going to be it's either going to be a pass to Fabio
or a straight shot. I think it's going to be pass to a shot.
Going to shoot himself.
He's going to be pass to a shot. That's how he's lining it up. Yep. Ooh.
Oh.
Unfortunate there.
Pumas claiming a touch, but referees saying no.
No. Pumas back to their press after going that goal down. Beautiful challenge there.
That's all
probably
not
the
happy.
only player that Massimo Basolo probably shouldn't try and take on, to be honest. Very quick on his feet. Beautiful ball to Massimo Kowalski, but unfortunately.
O'Loughlin to Jean, trying to play a 1-2.
And we have another foul. They've got to be careful here, clocking up the fouls very, very quickly.
They're on 3 fouls now, from what I can see. 4 now, actually. Apologies.
7 minutes left. Certainly can rack up in the last couple of minutes of the game where it's close. And hitting the post. What an opportunity there for Perth Pumas. That will maybe also go down as miss of the week.
I don't know.
And then we have Longobarda on the break with Massimo Basolo being his direct self.
I don't know which miss is worse.
I've got to give it to Kai John. That miss was definitely the worst one.
Well, if Longobarda do capitalise from this, it's going to be an opportunity wasted for the Pumas. Tran setting him up. I assume a shot will be taken. Layoff. Shoot, and Pumas, a sea of red in the way. Trying to slip that one top corner, but it was destined for the corner of the centre.
Now, do we think we'll see fifth man for either side here?
Longobarda potentially.
I've got a feeling both sides will be happy with a draw, to be honest.
The seasons both these teams had last season, I feel like no one side will win. Because both were at the lower end of the table from memory.
Yes, however, I certainly think if you start off with a draw, it's definitely better than starting off with a loss.
Well, of course, but there's still, 5 minutes, 15 left. And both teams will get opportunities to score another. It's just about who can take them.
I mean, you can, of course, have a bit of copium in regards to referee decisions for each side to justify it in their heads to keep their momentum.
But end of the day, it's about them and what they can do, not the refs.
Exactly right.
The I'm not sure what occurred, but okay. Sharazan with options ahead. Right, he's got options, tries to play it to the player, should have waited and played it into his momentum.
Oh,
So, not sure who we saw there. Sharazan's making that run back post.
beautiful
Shot
save
there
there.
from a distance. Probably not the best idea.
No, but Tram definitely felt it. So let's see if Jahel can isolate himself. Beautiful shot there. Definitely has power in.
Found a bit of space, just been directed onto goal. Good ball there. As one and B. Great
What a
tackle.
beautiful tackle. This Argentinian export is paying off dividends for them.
Chipped over, Jahel.
Oh, another miss of the week. Pumas are clocking them up today. 3. This could easily be a 4-1 game. Wow. Timeout here for Perth Pumas. We will join you back shortly. See if the Perth have designed a set play here.
I'm still in awe of how Jahel missed that one. If there's one man I thought would score it, it would be that man, but it happens. Elliot left footed shot and it is wide.
We might have just cited the person from the chat that is wondering how to get to Perth Modern Subiaco. Asking, did he let in by the fire emergency exit door? We have maybe 4 seconds. Maybe should have been called there, but the Longobarda players were encroaching.
In the rest we trust. Jahel trying to play back post to find Lachlan.
Jahel with that
Good
hustle.
double team, Jahel couldn't quite get it, and there'll be a foul there. Longobarda done well to not commit another foul in the last 4 or 5 minutes.
Yes, of course, 2 minutes 50 remaining. It's anybody's game at this stage.
Of course, but with stop clock, that can definitely be extended to long periods.
I think the Perth Pumas training next week will definitely be shots at this stage. Doing extremely well to keep control of the ball there. Turning it into an opportunity out of nothing. Asking for the cutback, Rama taking too long to play that ball,
Elliot taking
unfortunately.
way too long.
And a ball through here. Here we have an opportunity to see if they go for a tactical foul. No, trust the keeper, and it pays off dividends.
In Raiden we trust.
And we have another opportunity right at the other end. This is definitely side to side.
Elliot somehow kept it in, and Longobarda pick up position once more.
Here we have Longobarda trying to lure the Pumas into a flat line with their 4-0. He's definitely achieving a little bit of it.
Bit of a pull of the shirt there from the number 7.
Oh, and there would have been a brilliant back post opportunity if it was just a bit quicker.
Look, a minute 45, I want to see a winner. I don't want no draw. I want to see a winner and a loser.
Ooh, that's definitely a foul there.
That's obstruction off the ball.
And that is the 5th foul.
Sorry, Ben's trying to dispute with me that was on a foul. No ball knowledge. Ball knowledge 0. If anyone's wondering why it's a foul, well, the balls were going one way, and the man made a detour of his body language to move up some way. And now it leads to an own goal.
What a jammy goal, but they will take that.
Was that 2 deflections, I think?
2 deflections.
I'll have to rewatch
and
that
a
one back.
goalkeeper, I believe, misplacing his foot. And we have a timeout called by Longobarda here. Maybe this will be the 5th man opportunity. We see the shirt come out by Bruno.
I think the wall split. It took a deflection off the wall to another player into the goal. Anyways, timeout now, which I assume the fly keeper for.
They're definitely scrambling for the shirt. We'll see who will be the 5th man.
I assume it'll be. I assume Shozan. Oh no, different man. Usually Shozan, but
Yes.
they're scrambling to get their board going out now. Pumas are discussing how to defend the fly keeper.
And Longobarda, I just heard the instructions there with very specific with their play. They say as soon as that person goes on that run, which we'll see shortly because we cannot see the board, it was straight away, everyone has to go and you have to commit to that goal. Certainly the strategy, doing a set play from the 5th man, can definitely get some teams some easy goals. So we'll see if it pays off. Here we have, it seems like a bit of a default setup, the 3-2 5th man setup. Doing extremely well, the Perth Pumas setting up as a 2-2 formation at the moment. That's transforming. Yeah, it's definitely back to a diamond now. It was shifting into a 2-2 maybe incidentally. And here we have the 2-3 come out.
Well, John, the flankers doing the right things. As soon as the ball gets across, Jean on this side and Jamal on the other side, cut out the pass channel, and a bit of pressure, forcing the player to play the ball, which is causing Longobarda to then have to scramble to play a pass or be caught out.
That was
poor
very
pass
poor.
to hell, but Finley's somehow going to run it. Press being called by the Pumas, and now they reset back into their position.
Seems like they have a very specific setup here for the 5th man defense with Jahel switching with, I believe it was Finley at the top there, maybe the youngest with the longest legs.
Well, see, in the fly keeper setup, if you're going to play the keeper in the middle, you're going to play 2 up top, 2 wide.
And that's a
nice
beautiful goal there by the Perth Pumas. Amar Jahel congratulating all his teammates. Very much a deserved win here for the Perth Pumas.
Perth Pumas realised that Longobarda taking a bit to get back, played a quick short pass, and Elliott straight to an open net.
That's definitely where you take a potential warning from the referee, just a 5 metre slowly back up from the ball.
Oh, but like if you notice other team slacking or turning, being slow, take the ball.
And especially, I believe, from my recollection, they went to swap keepers as well.
Yeah, well, at that time you had no one pressing the Pumas team, with the keeper running back slowly. And that clearance there hit someone from the stands. In the play now. Jahel. Has Elliott. Or maybe that was a shot on goal. I don't know. He has a cheeky smile on his face.
I think he didn't realise that they switched goalkeepers during the time the ball was being recovered. It is a beautiful opportunity here for Basolo. See if he can use his skill, but against Kaijun, it's looking like that matchup will not be favourable.
Back post.
And Basolo missing it.
I will admit that that's a hard one to get.
Definitely cannot blame him. That's not a miss of the week.
No, the Puma ones are definitely worse.
Yeah, and we have Massimo on the break. And unfortunately, the deflection is not favouring them. We have a couple of seconds remaining. I believe that is 2 seconds on the clock. Seems like this game is definitely sealed. Did you expect this type of result, Benton?
3-1. What was my score prediction? I can't remember.
You made one.
I didn't know. We'll see. But I knew Pumas were going to take out this one because I've just seen how they play and the ability they had, especially with the young players coming forward. We'll go through the match stats in.
Have Longobarda Pumas with the possession going not strongly, a little bit in the way of Longobarda, 51.7% to 48.3%. Total shots going way in the way of Pumas, 24 to 14 with 6 on target for both sides. Of course, 3 goals to 1 to the Pumas. So it seems that the Pumas, I guess you'd say, spamming their shots definitely worked the strategy. So it was an absolutely beautiful game, and we'll see you in the next one.